do this again. I shouldn't have cut that off yet. Trim this. Okay, where's my pattern? Welcome, welcome guys. I'm just working on these sleeves that I had started a couple days ago. I am making the sleeves to attach to this vest. So this is the vest. It's just a simple brown denim vest. So I'll make the sleeves and then I'll sew them on to the vest, probably using my sewing machine. And then what I'll try to do is just stitch right on top of the hem that's already there. And I think on the next rows, I'm going to start to do an increase because this is already at my elbow, and then it's going to need to be a little bigger. Well, not a lot because, well, we'll see. Let me pull it up a little bit and see how it feels bending. Oh yeah, it feels good. So, I mean, I think I have an average size arm, so it should be fine. And then what I'm gonna do also is kind of watch a YouTube video that has a pattern or like a tutorial from the shoulder down. So what I can do is write down the pattern from the shoulder down, but then when I actually do it, then do it in reverse, because I started this sleeve from the cuff, and then also on that pattern they actually attached the sleeve directly to the vest. So I don't want to do that. I want to attach it when I'm done with the sleeves. So here I'm just working on a single crochet for these rounds. And since I was going to be working on this anyway, I figure I'll just come on live real quick, hang out with you guys, and just do it. Do it, do it, do it. So this is not from a pattern. I'm writing the pattern as I go. And then I'm adding the different stitches. I kind of want to get a little more creative. I was thinking of doing like a loop. Well, it's hard to describe. Let me get this stitch in here and then I'll tell you. Maybe I can get this in here. Sometimes these stitches are so tight, I have to like just grab one side. I don't typically crochet tight, but when it gets to a certain position, sometimes the middle loop kind of overpowers the back loop. So takes a little finesse. There we go. All right. And then, okay, so what I was thinking about is on the rest of the rows up to make something that's kind of like a chain down. Yeah, I know how I want to do it. I'm just going to have to do it as I go and probably reach down to the prior row. Okay, I think I know exactly what I want to do with that. So what I will have to do, okay, where is this stitch? Is make the prior row accessible. So then, what the heck is up with this stitch? It looks like part of it is missing. Like there's only two loops. Okay, well, let's just go to the next one then. There we go. Okay. And then the next row is going to be a double crochet. I think that's what, oh no, half double crochet. So I'm doing both of these sleeves at the same time so that I can make sure that I've written down the pattern correctly and that I have them both coming out the same length, same tension, all that good stuff. Okay, so now this row is going to be a half double. And I think the next color I use is going to be a plum color. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, make sure you give me a follow. I am Mary, and I am the owner of Modern Day Mercantile. The name came from the fact that I wasn't sure exactly of all the things I would have in my online shop. So because I do crochet, sew, and do machine embroidery, I wanted to be able to kind of incorporate all of that and not focus on one specific name for my shop, like crochet craft or something like that. So this way I can add all the different things in my shop. So mercantile comes from like the Old West, when the settlers would come and make a new city in the U.S. They would have one central shop that was the mercantile. They would go there to make arrangements for purchasing wood, textiles, dry goods, and such, candy and everything that you would need for your homestead. Okay, so the next color I'm going to use is this Kobuk Valley, and this is a Heartland Lion Brand yarn, and it is, I believe it's acrylic. Yep, 100% acrylic. So that will be the next color we use. And I'm really taking my time on these sleeves because I want to make sure that they're coming out nicely. This is my first attempt at this kind of a project, and I can see that there is opportunity for many different styles of sleeves, even just a little cap sleeve on the vest to give it a little bit of flair. And then these vests I can also use for machine embroidery. Yeah, so just bringing you along my journey of it's basically research and development as I go, because this isn't a pattern. I'm making the pattern as I go. And for this, I don't think there's a specific need for right or left as far as the sleeves go. I'll know once I get up to the shoulder area. And then, like I said earlier, I'm going to be watching that video and writing down the directions, and then I would need to kind of reverse engineer it because I'm going from the cuff up to the shoulder. So we shall see. I try to pick colors that complement this brown vest. Right, and then we're going to slip stitch join here. And then I'm actually going to try a new procedure to tie on this new color. Ugh, I feel nervous though. Let me see if I can do a standing double crochet. So let's see, I might execute it completely wrong, but just make sure I'm grabbing the working yarn. And then once I get this attached, no, I'm not going to do it. It's just too convoluted to switch right in the middle. Let me back this up a little. Don't give up so easily. Okay, I'm just going to work it into this stitch. And let's see. So I have the black and the purple. And then here is going to be my slip stitch join. So let's just, I mean, that's going to be kind of double over, but now I'll just pick up the purple, and then I can cut off the gray. Hey RJ, how's it going? And then I'll just sew this in later, this piece. Actually, let me do something real quick. These are most likely completely unconventional methods that no other crochet person would do. They'd probably watch the video and say, what the heck is going on here? It's going bad. What happened? Oh no. What is going on? Well, whatever it is, hopefully it resolves itself soon for you. We don't ever like to hear about bad things going on for others, but it is the reality of life. Please, please, please let me know. Okay, so here I'm gonna do, oh, I need to do another chain. Oh, that is a drag. All right, well, hopefully whatever the issue, it does get resolved for you. That's not fun. Not fun. Well, just escape a little bit with your social media. Not to where you're ignoring things that need to be done, but sometimes we just need to take a break, watch a creator, you know, and get our mind relaxed and then tackle the issues later. Okay, so I'm just going to go around with a double crochet, and then I got that crocheted in, so let me write down my pattern here. Row 24. Row 25. 25 double crochet, and then I'm going to be going out on errands later. Oh yeah, I hear you. I've been working and unemployed over the past 5 years. It's just like a roller coaster. I mean, that's a minor issue compared to other people's troubles, but it's not fun, and can't really take a holiday when you keep getting unemployed. So yeah, you know, I don't know if you're old enough. There was a bath like Epsom salt additive Calgon, and so the commercial would be, Calgon, take me away. So the person would be having whatever issues going on in their house, and then they would say, Calgon, take me away. That's what I feel like sometimes. Calgon, take me away. Like, just go hide in the bathroom, take a long bath. Well, hopefully things are looking up for you. I'm going to be going out on errands in a bit. Go visit my mom. You got to remember that time is precious as we get older. Parents get older, other family members get older. And sometimes just not be too busy. You know, that's always a easy excuse, and I don't want to be like that. Oh no. Well, get them up in the recliner. Well, I went out yesterday. I had my list, and I thought I had organized my list nicely. I needed to go by the feed store, but then the feed store had closed about 10 minutes before I was headed that way. So that is on my list for today. And then I needed to do a return for Amazon. And usually I can just drop it off at Kohl's, but this particular item needed to go to UPS. So, of course, I'm in the Kohl's parking lot, accessing the app so that I can initiate the return. And then there's no option for Kohl's. So I thought, okay, well, this is not my day. Let me just finish the other stuff on my list and go home. So I was not wanting to have 2 days of errands, but that's just how it worked out. Okay, now I'm gonna let me take a look at this and see how it's looking. So it's looking pretty even. And which stitch shall I do next? I think I'll do a half double, and then the next row I'm gonna do probably a triple. Okay, row 26, and I think I'm going to write down the color Um, this is the charcoal. And then plum. Is this plum? What is this? Oh, Kobuk Valley. Kobuk Valley. And Kobuk Valley. Okay, and this is going to be half double. Okay. Okay, so where am I at? I feel like I always get confused, like, let me show you. Like, am I supposed to do my first stitch right here or right here? So I'm going to do it right. And it probably should be the next, it probably should be this space because this is where I did the join, but I'm going to go ahead and do my half double there. This particular yarn is very soft and nice, so not that that has anything to do with deciding on where to put your beginning stitch of the row, but just observed that texture of the yarn, so I thought I would mention it. I might actually do a couple rows of half double. Oops. So I'm having a nice, relaxing, slow Sunday, aside from having to go out and do the errands. So we will see how it progresses. Okay, let me get my pattern again. Sleeve continued. Continued. Row. What row is this? 26. So 27 is also going to be a half double crochet. And then row 28, I think it's going to be a triple. All right. So I'm working on both sleeves at the same time so that I can make sure that they're the tension is right on each one, that they are the same length, and that I do each row the same. Even though I'm writing it down, I feel like it's easier for me to just do them both at the same time. I bet I could even incorporate some Tunisian in here if I get my Tunisian hook. I wonder if I could do that. Oh no, I don't think I could do it on this round project because I don't have a double Tunisian hook yet. Okay, let's do another row of half double. this is going pretty well. I'm actually loving this yarn. I don't even know where I got it. I think it might have come in one of the surprise bags. I think it was Lion Brand. They had a thing on their website, mystery bag, and I think I purchased one of those, and I think it came in that mystery bag. I wish I had remembered. That's okay. It's not like it's a mystery brand that I don't know it or you know where to buy more. But this Heartland, the texture is really nice. It's nice and soft. Okay, so am I back to the, yeah. Probably should use a stitch marker to mark my row so I know where my yarn or where my slip join is going to be. Okay, so let's take a look at this, make sure it's not getting more narrow, and it's not. There is a little bit of variance, but it's not. Oh, you had an ad watching? You know, I'm curious about that because when I go on to Twitch, it starts with an ad, but I think there's a way for me to turn it on and off. Good morning. And to have it so that it rolls in later in the live, not right when people come on. So I wanted to come on live real quick and work on these sleeves. I'm going to be heading out later to do errands. Okay, so I need this to be 25 inches long, and I'm only at 12 inches. So we've got a long way to go. I hope you're having a great day today. Everything is getting better. What is the word? Like balanced? Because I have those days for sure where I'm like, ugh, I just can't balance anything. You know, like I feel like I can't please this person or that person. And in my head, I just want to be myself, you know, like just not worry about anybody else. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a triple here. And then I'll probably do another half double because I am having an idea of dipping down to do like a chain stitch. I can't describe it, but I know in my head what I want to do. These triples, I feel like they're so long. But this is good for, like with this yarn, it's super soft, super flexible. So I feel like this is a good stitch for kind of like the elbow area. What do you mean you took your cardigan apart? Oh my God, I know why, because you saw an error. Oh, thank you. Oh, Sokka, I got my throne set up better too. I added some stuff today. I was doing it wrong. So I wanted to add stuff from Amazon, and I kept thinking that I needed to sign into my family Amazon, and I didn't. I just needed to copy the link. So I did that. And then right now, while I'm on live, I was like, oh, I need to add this other thing, which for me, it truly is just a wish list because I never expect anything from anybody watching me. But when people make suggestions or people ask, then I feel like there's a reason. So I have had people ask like, oh, do you have this or do you have that? Or what is your wish list or whatever. So I feel like it's good to set it up because maybe they don't want to buy one of my products, but they want to help support in another way, and that's just a way for them to do that. So I'm never asking for anything, but oh, okay. Took off the back extension so you can fix the color schemes. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking on the next one, I might just go rando and just get one of my cakes and just go. Oh, what just fell? Something just fell in my kitchen. Just go rando and just like not even match. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know how many cakes I have? So we'll see. And then I think if I go rando for the whole thing, then use a solid for the border. Yes, Dash Buster. So yesterday I felt like, wow, I'm so organized. I got it going. But I needed to do an Amazon return, and the option for this specific return was for UPS. When you take it to UPS, you have to print the label and put it on the item. So usually I'll just take it to Kohl's and drop it off. You don't have to do a label or anything. So that was off my errand list. And then I needed to swing by and pick up chicken feed, but 10 minutes before I was heading that way, the feed store had closed. So those are on my list to do today. Okay, now well, these triples are so long. I feel weird. It looks nice though. I like that. I'm gonna have kind of a big piece of the Kobuk Valley color here, like a wider stripe, but I think that's gonna be perfect. Oops, what did I just do? I did a double triple instead of a triple triple. Okay. So this is really going to be more of like a fashion jacket. It's not going to be like, oh, I need to grab my vest with my crocheted sleeves for warmth. It's just going to be like for style. So it's not going to matter that the sleeves have kind of like holes and airiness to them. So I had been hearing about Crochet Con, and there was a creator on TikTok that was organizing that, but I hadn't heard any updates. So I did reach out to her, and she was having some challenges, so she needed to step back for a while, and Crochet Con will be postponed for now. Oh yeah, yarn cakes. Yes, I have a winder. I just got a little cheap one off Amazon, and it has very very nice characteristics, and including a nice squeak. But it is fun to use it. Another thing is it kind of sucks when you're using the winder. It kind of vibrates and then it unclips itself from the table. So, but you can find some cheap ones that are nice. I mean, you just have to be careful when you're winding. Okay, so there's a nice chunk of Kobuk Valley. I think I'll do a half double just to kind of make it more solid. Yeah, no Crochet Con, not 2020. When was it going to be? 2023? Yeah, it was going to be this summer. Okay, half double. And these are Kobuk. Okay. And what is the other color that I have? Oh, shoot. I'm thinking, well, okay, let's just do this. Quit talking. Yeah, right? And I'm tagging the shit out of CGOA. now that I actually heard back from that lady. So I suggested that I can scan or email her my application, but I haven't heard back yet. But thinking of the timeline, I feel like it's been a while, but not. Oh, well, look at that. I think I will get rid of this. Oops. Yeah, it's a bot, I think, but I don't. How do I get rid of this? Yeah, tacky. I don't know how to get rid of it. Help! Help me! Oh, here we go. Let's see. Do I block that or what is it? I'm just investigating right now, so let me. Yeah, that's weird. They have no. Oh, here we go. There. Chat messages. Well, I was going to report, but I don't know that that's report or block. Yeah, I was going to block. Well, hint, hint. And I'm using, what is it? Streamlabs. So let me just see what's up with it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna report or block. I'm just gonna, oops. 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 I don't know what I'm trying to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. You just wait for it to disappear, whatever. Just chat the heck out of the I mean, honestly, if you just ignore it, it's not really doing anything, you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, let me go over there and figure out how to have promo of my channel, you know? So I'll just ignore it. I tried to put a G and then it was asking me to join and sign up. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, weird. I mean, I'm logged in. Hello. I'm streaming right now, but why isn't it? Well, and it's weird because I thought that I can like chat with you guys. Yeah, they're not spamming. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'm putting no. Let's see what happens. What the heck? Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. Even if I try to, reply just to that person. So usually I can put a chat in here with you guys, but it's not even letting me do that. I don't know. He uses something, but I don't know if he uses Streamlabs. But what's weird is I can usually put a chat in here with you guys, and it's not letting me. chat. Oops. Yeah, it's wanting me to, I don't know. Weird. Oh, there. I refreshed the chat, so now I can't see the old messages, but that's okay. Let me see. Test. Yeah, it's acting like I'm not logged in, but that's okay. Back to the sleeve. We have bigger things to worry about. Maybe. No, it's showing that I'm logged in on Streamlabs. Okay, well. I can see the chat on my... Oh, well. Are you guys sending a message? Can you send a message still, or did that bot do something? Because I'm not seeing anything now. Okay. Cool, Sokka. It didn't? Okay. And then that's my other profile, Mom's Travel Team. All right, cool. So I don't know why it won't let me chat. I can fix that later. I have my voice here anyway, so it's not like I need to type anything in there. Hi, Mom's Travel Team. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, did I mess up? Let me see. No, I'm good. Do not get confused. Oh, Angelina, I saw your message that she said she would get back to me the next day. We all know how that goes. But I will go back through my emails and check. I've been trying to get rid of excessive emails and spam and stuff, but sometimes it takes a little while. But at least I have a contact, and she may have needed to get with somebody else, so I'll give her a little leeway. But I don't even remember when I emailed her. I was a little pissed. Okay, so here I'm going to be at the end of this. Now, I'm just going to cut this off and tie it off and then start a new color because I have an idea. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Let me set this aside and I can put the charcoal away because I'm not using that right now. And I have the rose and the green. Do I have two greens? Oh, that's purple. I don't want purple. So I have an idea what I want to do, but bear with me while I try to think. So we know that can be a lofty endeavor. I feel like this join is getting a little off kilter here. Okay, so I have an idea that I want to make flowers, but that's going to involve either the popcorn or the puff stitch again. And how do I know how to do it, but okay, let's start with the green. Let's just go for it. It's only yarn, right? It's only yarn. It's not life or death. We can always rib it. Okay. I'm gonna attach this off from where the original join was. Yeah, this is my flower color, the rose. Yes, exactly, Angelina. So, but you'll see what I'm gonna do here, because like on Sophie, I want to make, so I'm gonna do a half double crochet with this. What color is this? Half double crochet leaf green. That's perfect, isn't it? Okay, row 30, HDC, leaf green. I think I'm going to end up doing 2 rows of the leaf green. And I'll show you why. Actually, so this yarn is a little thicker or more dense than the Heartland that I just finished with. So it's going to be a little bit tricky in the sense of the feel of it on this sleeve. And I think my original idea is changing as I go. Sorry, I know this is not like the best broadcast, so to speak. Get some coffee. Yeah, you know what? It is a little bulky. I think I might try a single crochet. So what I was thinking I was going to do is do a half double crochet and then dip down with like leaves, but I don't think that's a good idea because so say this is like the grass. You're not going to have the grass and then have the leaves dipping down below the grass, right? So let's just keep on working here. Single crochet, and let me go back to my pattern and write single crochet. Yeah, that's better. That's better already. Okay. Okay, moss, I don't even know moss stitch, so let's see, single crochet, but I can look it up on my phone. Moss stitch. Oh, it's 9:30 already? Shit. I need to leave my house by 10:30, and of course I'm not anywhere near ready because you wake up, you come with in your pajamas and just start working. So why, oh my gosh, I hate when they have do. Okay, let me watch this and see, like, what am I doing? Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, and on that note, I'll be right back. Just a quick restroom break. Yeah, exactly. Get up in your pajamas. You just run out here and you have to crochet. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And yes, shout out to the pros. I hate when they give too much detail too. Oh, okay, so single crochet, chain one, single crochet, chain one, right? Oh, that's exactly what you wrote. Okay, let's go back. Reading is fundamental. Okay, so there's my join. So let's do one single crochet, chain, and I'm skipping one, right? Chain, or single crochet, chain, single crochet, chain, all right, sweet. And then I think I can just do the flowers like little buds right along the grass. You know what I mean? Instead of getting like super complicated. All right. Yeah, that looks good. I mean, this part looks kind of funky because I have the other yarn stitched in there, but I'll just pull that out to the back and then sew it in later. Okay, chain, single crochet, chain, single crochet. Remy, stop. All right. Okay, now let me go back to my pattern and write moss stitch. Where's my pen? I think right now I only have the C theme, but let me see, what am I doing? Moss stitch. But I also have now the wine theme ones that I didn't make yet, and I'm thinking of expanding, so I could easily make the craft theme ones. You know what? Let me check my shop right now, actually, because sometimes I end up with so much stuff in there that I'm like, now what do I have? You know what I mean? Let me check my shop real quick. I guess it's kind of a good thing to have, right? Let's see. see here. Yarn craft supplies. Yeah, I think I just have the sea theme, and I have 3 sets available. But always looking. Yeah, exactly. Always looking for suggestions. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to visit my mom today, so sometimes that can get a little boring. So I can shop while I'm there. Meaning, if I get the supplies, then obviously I can make the stitch markers. And I think that would be something that is popular. Okay, so I'm just going to do this moss stitch as suggested by my viewer, Angelina. So you guys are part of my R&D team making this sleeve. And it's kind of helpful to have people watching and commenting, because then that obviously helps this to be the best that it can be. So let's see, and actually that's working out perfectly because it's putting the green, but it's with the moss stitch, it is making it a lighter application, if that even makes sense. So not as dense, because this yarn that I used just prior is a lighter yarn, even though it is also still a 4 medium. The Craft Smart, the strand is more dense, so I'm glad I had that recommendation to use the moss stitch, because it was looking like it was going to be just too much. Okay, so now let's do that joint. I'm actually going to do 2 chains right there because I don't want it to pull in. And this is the underside of the sleeve. So let's cut that off. And this one I'm just kind of fast forwarding. I'm not doing the other sleeve at the same time because I want to do these flowers. And maybe I'm trying to think if I want to do like a puff stitch. I think I could do a puff stitch right into the green. Let's try that and see how. Oh, you know what? I should do another row so the green is more prominent, because I think it's going to kind of disappear with the puff stitch. So let me do another row of moss stitch. One more row of moss stitch. Okay. And I'm going to do it the same. Oops. And then I can do the flowers as a puff stitch. Let's get this knot in there. There we go. These little Craft Smart skeins are so funny because they're super dense and compact. It's like a little tank or something. Wait a second, I did this wrong. No, that's good. The silence is deafening. Welcome, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you checking out my process right now. I'm working on making sleeves for a vest, and I do not have a pattern, so I am making the pattern as I go. And luckily for me, I've got some great viewers that are giving suggestions, because I wanted to incorporate this green, but this yarn is more dense. So luckily Zengelina suggested the moss stitch, and that is actually working perfectly. So the whole point of this sleeve, I want to incorporate different stitches, different textures, because I want it to be just not just a sleeve hanging there. Oh yeah, the Craft Smart. Yeah, I love their colors. The yarn is very dense, so you kind of have to know what you're getting into. I do love the yarn. For the price point, I mean, you can't beat it. Now long term, I don't know really. I should do that test, like make a little swatch and wash it a few times or something. But it's definitely a great choice economically. So you buy this yarn and then you buy a sweater shaver. So that way, if it does have issues, you just shave off the pills. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited to put the flowers on here. The things that we get excited about, it's ridiculous. Okay, now I'm back to the beginning, so let's slip stitch that and chop it off again, and then immediately decide I shouldn't have chopped it off. Okay. Let me try this on real quick. It feels like it's kind of getting restrictive, but ooh, yes, perfect, you guys. Look at that. It's all the way up to my bicep now. Let's see how long it is, because it has to be 25 inches. And this will look great with the flowers like, oh, it's only at 14. Holy mackerel, guys. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get the pink, and I'm going to do these flowers. I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. This might be our ending spot, but let's do it. The best part about this project, like right now, the way I'm doing it, I'm going to end up with some ends to sew in, and you know that's always amazing. Get your favorite needle. Have a wonderful holiday with your... Okay, so let me write down 2 rows of moss stitch. So row 30 and row 31. Moss stitch. Leaf green. And then row 32 is the pink, literally just called pink, puff stitch. Okay. And the puff stitch is like a double crochet. So I'm going to chain 2, and then I'm going to do my double crochets up until I get to the puff stitch. And the flowers aren't going to be like standalone. They're going to be just in this round, if that makes any sense. And they'll be just in this puff stitch. Oh my God. Come on, get in there. So you know when you have a time crunch and in your brain you're like, oh, I've got to finish, I've got to get to this stopping point. That's when you make mistakes. So just calm yourself, take a deep breath. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do actually is put some stitch markers of where I want to put the puff stitch, and I want to kind of offset it from these popcorn stitches. And let's do it so it's uniform. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. But not going into the armpit or inside of the arm area. Okay, so we'll have 5 puff stitches. I have to leave the house at 10:30. And it's almost 10, and who's trying to call me? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to visit my mom, and she calls me. It's like, don't call me. I'm busy. I'll talk to you when I get there. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be that way, but... Then my dog starts licking his leg. Stop. It's like a comfort thing, like a baby with a pacifier. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these damn flowers. And then I'll take some stuff with me to work on, but I'll probably go to lunch and all that good stuff, so. Oh, actually, if I'm doing my errands before I go see my mom, I might need to leave the house earlier, but I'll just keep her posted. Okay, here's a puff stitch, 3 and 4. I'm going to go for 4 on my puff stitch. And then do that chain. And then take this out so I don't have more things confusing me. And then double crochet. So it's not going to be like a true standout flower. It's just going to be that little puff. I don't know, I might change my mind later and do it differently. Oops. Okay, you need to move, little stitch marker. Okay, 3. Here's 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Remy, stop. Oh my gosh. That's one of those things, it's on my last nerve. Okay. Back to the crochet. All right, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Now, let me look at this and see, because I'm thinking Yeah, see, it's not really popping out like I wanted it to. I think what I'm going to do is consult my Sophie's Universe and see how is that done. And then I'll probably redo the flowers more so that it pops. Oh, okay, I see. They're going down to the next row for the flowers. So I think what I'll need to do, take the pink off, do another color between the green and the pink, and then pop the flower down onto the pink. I mean onto the green. But see, then they also have a stem kind of. Okay. The flowers come out. It's not coming out the way I wanted it to. So I am going to leave this here, take out these markers. Yeah, it's the popcorn stitch, but so you know what I mean? Like I need to make it like a I can do it with a popcorn stitch instead of the puff stitch, but I need to kind of make the foundation, the cluster, and then have it, so see how the puff or the cluster, it's on a different row. So let's say I have my green. So I have my green, and then I want to put another color. So that way when I'm doing the flower, it'll be separate from the rest of the row. You know what I mean? Oh, so go down onto the, like say the purple to do the puff or the cluster or the popcorn. So then I'll have the pink up here. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's try that. Cool. Cool. Here we go again. So this time I'll just go down, and I can do a single crochet. I'll go down to do the puff. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go do a single crochet and rewrite the pattern again. Pink, single crochet and cluster or popcorn. So I have this join right here that's kind of a pain. And then I'll just eyeball it when I do, where I just had the stitch markers. I'll just eyeball it. Come on, get in there. Oh my lordy. See, this is where that saying haste makes waste comes in, because I'm just trying to rush. Okay, get in there. There we go. Yes, exactly. It is. It takes a lot of brain power. And then my fucking dog over here sucking on his leg is like on my last nerve. I have stop. I figured out it's called misophonia. It's like certain sounds are like the worst. Oh, welcome DJ. Sorry, I'm so focused on this pattern writing. I didn't even see you. So welcome, welcome. Sorry about that. Okay. So now let me come around a little more and I can kind of do it a little bit on the side for the flower. Not too much because you never know like how it's going to land on the arm. As a matter of fact, let me try it on, even though this is not going to be made for me. So let's say the seam is on the inside of the arm, and then here's the puffs. Let me roll it a little bit, and that'll be more critical when I'm exactly placing it onto the vest. What you can't see is me pressing it on my body so I can test like where to do the, okay, so I'm pinching where I want to do the popcorn. So let's do the first popcorn right here. And then that one I'm going to go down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I had more of those metal stitch markers, but I think I quickly cleaned up and just threw them somewhere. So I have to, okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Come on, flowers. Let's do this. Yeah, little sucker. Exactly. Hashtag sucker. Hashtag disgusting. Hashtag irritating. But it's like, I read somewhere, because he doesn't have hot spots or anything like that, but I read somewhere that it's like anxiety, which he has anxiety for sure. And it's like a comfort thing. So normally, oops, okay, so here I'm going to do my first cluster. So I'm doing I'm doing a double crochet, and what am I doing? Let's test this. See if it looks like total garbage or what. 2. Oops. 3. Now on these, you can make, it's actually going to be a popcorn. You can make it really puffy with more double crochets or less. So if I wanted something more like a little bud, I could just do 3 or 4, but here I'm going to do 5. I did 5, right? Okay. So let's pull this in. Get that nice and tight so we got a nice popcorn little rosebud, and then I'm actually skipping the one where the stitch marker is and then securing in this other one, but I want to do that as a single crochet. So let's go back. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm excited. Okay, sounds good, Saka. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the suggestions. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I needed. Perfect. So then that's like a little flower. It doesn't have a stem or anything like that, but it's a little flower there. Perfect. Okay, and then again, down to this purple. Oops, what am I doing? I look up to look at the comments, and then I start hooking my stitch marker. Okay. Yay! This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so single crochet in here. Yes. Okay, nice. All right, so I'm going to leave this for now and then finish it later, but that's going to be perfect. Just the 5 little, I might not do this last one. I'll see how it looks. But coming right along. Front post popcorn stitch. Yeah, exactly. But am I, because I'm going into the top of this stitch, like right here, not around the half double. Either way, it's working. Okay, perfect. I'm running out of time. I've got to get ready and out the door within 20 minutes. Yeah, so let me show you. I'm dipping down into this stitch, so the top of it. See how I'm in the top of the stitch? And here's the top, like in between. And then here's the 2 side stitches. Yeah. Cool. But I think 4 is going to be perfect. I'm going to take this one off because it's going to kind of make it uneven. Yes, definitely. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me, helping me with my R&D on finishing this sleeve. It's looking amazing. Have a great day.